The rebellion against the Minusiers had dragged on far too long. Every victory we scraped together turned to dust before dawn, and our leaders grew restless, desperate even. I could see it in their eyes. They wanted heroes, anyone who could shift the balance.
We must breach the wall, or die trying. We need to make a breakthrough. I am counting on younglings like you.
We need to infiltrate the warehouse full of tanks for the rebellion. It's our chance to strike a real blow.
I was no hero. They called me reckless, even foolish. But when I learned about a warehouse filled with human war machines, tanks, they called them, I knew what had to be done.
This is the power of the Asura, a bound from the supreme god Brahma. Use it to learn how to drive a tank.
Now I know how to drive a tank.
Once inside, we used Lord Brahma's vidyar to absorb the knowledge of these iron beasts. It was intoxicating. Within minutes, I could feel the power humming beneath my hands. Soon the sky buzzed with the Minusiers' drones. Their sleek bodies glowed like angry stars, spitting fire upon us. But I had prepared a shield of lead. We drove those tanks out into the night, heading toward the great wall that guarded the city of Vermont. Strengthened by mantra and will, their weapons burned against it, though a few blasts found their mark. One of our tanks was hit, and its turret exploded in a burst of molten metal. We abandoned the wreck and dashed into the nearest building for cover, an orphanage, half-collapsed and silent. But the enemy was not finished. They had called upon their divine ally, the god of ice, Safiriot. The very air turned cold as his blessings swept over the city. I watched in horror as the humans flooded their own streets with frozen waters. Then came the divine barrage. Massive shards of celestial ice tore through the skies and exploded across the battlefield. I was caught in the storm, clinging to life as the world froze around me. Our tanks lay entombed in shimmering ice, their engines silenced forever. My limbs grew heavy, the cold reached my very core. I tried to keep my mind steady, to hold on to my senses, but they began to fade.
Let us pay homage to those who have fallen fighting for our freedom.